Okay, so let's show you the yard. So this is the lower driveway where Joe parks his car. As you can see, the rhododendron is super overgrown. I've tried to prune a little here, but I don't really know what I'm doing. Over here, there's a rose of Sharon flowers, there's some forsythia, some more overgrown hedges. Everything really just needs to be cut back, which is what we've started on, so I can show you more. So as we come further into the garden, there's a flowering bush. I do not know what it is. We also have a hydrangea, which is one of my favorite plants. It was been in Joe's family for a long time. Lots of people in his family love this flower. I do too. It needs some help. As you can see, it's sort of falling out of this. These were put up when we were in college, not so good anymore. And then if we go into the yard, you can see this old gate here. Joe's great-grandfather actually built this gate. There used to be a fence that ran along the driveway, and now it's just this gate. So that is sort of sentimental, but it's not in great shape right now. And here along the side of the house, there was some ivy that was growing up. Chad and Joe started to cut all that down. So it's still sort of in flux, trying to figure out what to do here, maybe plant some wildflowers. That's sort of what I was thinking. Here, again, more pruned materials that have come down from this rose trellis and from some forsythia bushes over here. Further down towards the back, we have our grapevine, which again, we started doing some work and there was all this junk underneath and we pulled that out. You can see the fabulous yellow extension cord running from the basement to the garage, which is how we're getting power in there right now. Not the most attractive thing, sort of ghetto. So, grapevine grows great. Grapes come down. It's been here for decades. I don't know how long. I'm starting to learn how to take care of it. I just don't really know what to do with it. Here we have a pear tree. Again, not really sure how to take care of the pear tree. Been looking online, trying to learn. Could use some help. Further down the walkway here, we have sort of an open spot here. Could do some flowers, some more plants. I just really don't know what to do. Ideally, this would be a great spot to have somewhere to bring my private yoga clients. Maybe level this out, do something here. Outdoor yoga in the summertime. I think I'd be able to get a lot of business that way. We have our compost pile in the back there. We need some sort of a better solution for that. Another apple tree here, some more rose of Sharon, some more overgrown shrubs, and then this is my favorite part of the yard right now. There is just a ton of pruned materials and a fabulous pile of bathroom tiles that has probably been here for 20 years. We're going to get rid of them eventually. There's also a giant metal bed frame behind the tiles. Who knows how long that's been there. Huge rhododendron, also overgrown. I have no idea what this is. I don't know what that is. We move into the yard. You can see that it used to be beautiful. You can see there's a retaining wall here that's sort of falling down. Again, Joe's great-grandfather did all the metal work here that used to be gorgeous, I'm sure, like 80 years ago. Now it's completely fallen into disrepair. Some tile here. Here there's another retaining wall that's completely fallen apart. Just decades of, no upkeep. We have a cherry tree here. This is a Bing cherry tree that I also don't really know what to do with other than what I've read online. It just bloomed last week. And then over here we have another feature. Two of the tiles here is some metal posts that have been sawed off long ago that I actually sliced my foot open on last week when I was playing with my goddaughter in the yard. More rose of Sharon. I think these are roses. Haven't seen them bloom yet, but you can see that, it's completely growing off the trellis here. Some of it's dead. Chad's going to poke his eye out coming in after work at night. This is the section where we'd like to plant the vegetable garden. It gets a lot of good fertilizer from the apples and the fruit falling. And there's been gardens here in years past. The vegetables grow really well, so we'd love to do that. Over here we have a quince tree, another fruit tree. I wasn't even sure where the quince was until we moved in. So there's that again, another thing that I'm not really sure what to do with. And over here, you know, this is some good sort of privacy, shrubs, keeps, you know, just gives us a little privacy from the neighbors. No one's looking in our yard off the street. Again, this retaining wall just completely into disrepair. Not really sure how to fix it. Sort of a big job to tear it all out and rebuild it, but also very expensive to try to fill the whole thing and make it one level. That's just not really realistic for us. Up here, we have, I was just told yesterday that this tree is a mulberry tree, so it's like a fruit salad in the yard. So the mulberry tree growing in with the apple tree, more Rose of Sharon, flowering bushes, and that sort of brings you back around to the front where we started. So this is our yard. This is another pile of trimmings that is going to go into the dumpster that we rented to start the project of fixing the yard. But yeah, as you can see, there's a lot going on. We have a huge space. It's a double lot. I would love to restore this garden for Joe's family. It used to be pristine, you know, his great-grandmother, and I would just love to be able to give that to them. They've done so much for us over the years, and I think to restore this garden would really mean a lot to them. So please come help us.